Guys, today we're going to be doing a carburetor on a Wen Power Pro 3500. It's 3500 Chinese generator basically. The Wens though, I really like the Wens. They are very, very quiet. It's probably one of the better built cheap Chinese generators out there. Alright, so we're really going to do more of a carburetor swap. The choke arm has been broken off on this, so there's nothing I can do. Actually, it's not broken off, it's just missing. And I just don't have one, and you can't order one individually. So you get the kit, and it's got everything you need in it. Gaskets, everything. If I had one of these, I would have just been replacing that, rebuilding the carburetor. But honestly, guys, way cheap to get this kit. So worth it. You just pop everything off, pop the new carburetor on. Makes everything so much easier. So alright, so first we're going to do, take these clips off, pop this air filter cover off, air filter, inner filter. We got 4 8mm bolts on one on each corner. You got 2 10mm bolts, and there's another one that is on the back side of this. I believe that one's 8mm. Then there's this little rubber tube right here, pulls right out, no problem. Slide this cover off. Got a gasket right here. Fuel line off. You're going to drain the tank and blow it out, clean it out, make sure it's clean. Make sure it's all clean. Remove the carburetor to about this point here, and then inside you got the throttle arm. Goes straight up, and spring. Pull this off to this side. This one will go right back on. Just push it in a little bit. Get it to line up. Goes straight down in. Spring in. This little hole. Pinch it off a little bit. Like that. Now I gotta go ahead and clean out the tank. I can't get the fuel to flow, so I'm just gonna take the petcock right on off. We're gonna get all this tank cleaned out. It's probably full of dirt. Yeah, mud. Mud, mud, mud. Uh-oh, I'm gonna run out of container. What was in this thing? I'm gonna go ahead and put a brand new petcock in. I'm sure I could clean this one out, no big deal. But, you know, no fuss, no muss, it's done, it's over with. Hit them, the screen just stabs right inside of that. Pump some gas in there, check the flow right, looks good to me. Put the fuel line filter back on it. I like to turn the fuel on, let it fill up the carb, just so I can make sure that the carb's not leaking. I know it's a brand new carb, but it's always good to just check these things before you get all the way in it. It's looking good. Looking good. Alright, so then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the choke arm on it first. The old gasket's still on back there. It's important. Make sure that the gasket's on between the carburetor and the engine, or it'll run lean and won't give you what you want. It'll surge and everything. Alright. So we got that choke arm on there. The reason we put that on first is because this plate right here holds it on by going over top of that part there. So we're going to go ahead and shove this air filter assembly back on. 2 10mm, 8mm on the back. Push the vent tube back inside of it. A mistake. I forgot to put this on. Take this all back off. Put that on like that. Just like that. Choke. Oh. Oh. Turn on the switch. Probably already choked it now. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and put this on. This little tab is a fire arrestor. It goes on above the mouth of the carburetor. Shove it in place. And then there's 4 8mm bolts around the corners. So filters in, air filter cover on. That's it, guys. Alright, again, all the parts will be in the description below. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if this helped you in any way. Today's t-shirt will be in the description below as well. If you want me to do any advertising for you, message me. I need a sponsor. Peace.